Welcome to FlexFlix. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and controversial ending of Netflix's latest disaster thriller, Leave the World Behind, directed by Sam Esmail. For those who haven't seen it yet, Leave the World Behind follows the Sanford family, Amanda and Clay, played by Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke, along with their kids Rose and Archie. Their peaceful weekend getaway takes a chilling turn when the owners of their rental home, G.H. Scott and his daughter Ruth, played by Mahershala Ali and Mihala Harold, return with news of a calamitous event. As the two families are forced to coexist in the face of a rapidly unraveling society, the film raises questions about the cause of the catastrophe. Various theories are suggested: Russia, Iraq, North Korea, but the film deliberately keeps the aggressor shrouded in mystery. The tension builds as technological infrastructure collapses, from phones to TVs. Now let's talk about that ending. The film concludes with Rose, watching friends alone in a basement bunker. It's an enigmatic conclusion that has sparked a lot of discussion and even some criticism from viewers who found it too abrupt. But fear not! Director Sam Esmail has shed some light on the controversial ending. According to Esmail, the ambiguity was intentional, designed to leave the audience questioning and discussing the film long after the credits roll. It's a departure from the typical resolution we might expect in disaster thrillers. The film's ending is a departure from Alam's novel, which finishes with Rose gathering supplies from the house before presumably returning to her family. In a new interview with Variety, the author, who also serves as an executive producer on the film, addressed Esmail's ending, calling it so satisfying. To end with the particular jolt of humor that Esmail does is so satisfying and so rewarding, he said. It's sort of self-reflective because he's a filmmaker. He's also worked in television, and he's sort of asserting something about the power of that medium and its hold over this one character. I say it's funny, but I don't think it's a joke. I don't think it's a joke on Rose. I don't think it's a joke on the audience. I don't think it's a joke on friends. It's a reminder that art is kind of a salve. The theatrical experience of watching this movie is so powerful because I've had the chance to see audiences respond to the ending 3 times now, and nobody really knows what to make of it. They're like, is this funny? Is this scary? Is it really over? And I love that so much. Asked why it was important not to give viewers closure at the end of the movie, Alam responded, "Wouldn't that be so dissatisfying? It's a film that respects you as a viewer enough to not provide that. In that final scene between Julia and Mihala, they don't embrace. Even prior to that, when they're in that little shed and come to a detente, Ruth acknowledges that there's some truth to the things that Amanda has said, that they're in agreement about something, but it doesn't end with a hug. It's not that kind of story. I have no problem with like a big disaster movie that saves the 6 or 8 principals and reunites them in the aftermath of a disaster and allows you to be like, well, everything's gonna be okay. I just don't think this is that kind of film." While the film has quickly risen to the No. 1 spot on Netflix, it currently has an audience score of just 42% on the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, with viewers lodging similar complaints. And there you have it, a breakdown of the controversial ending of Leave the World Behind. Whether you loved it or found it too mysterious, the film has certainly left an impression. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.